Hello everyone and welcome to our Tech Tuesday tutorials number 149. Today we explore a great offline wiki and personal mental organizational tool called Obsidian. Now I had considered doing a Christmas episode for this week's video, but to be honest, I've done a lot of holiday episodes this year, and my last year's Christmas episode still holds, Tech Tuesday number 121. Besides, I wanted to give you all the gift of this week's great tech tool, Obsidian. So what is Obsidian? Well, it's kind of a wiki, a simple hyperlinked website, but it's a lot more than that. Obsidian's website describes itself as a second brain for you forever, a knowledge base on top of a local folder of plain text markdown files. Yes, that's pretty much true, but for those of us who don't list text speak as a second language, let me break that down for you. Obsidian lets you create notes that you can link to other notes through hyperlinks or tags, and which can be organized into folders or not, and which exists all in a big, searchable vault. The notes can be as short or as long as you want, as simple or as complex as you like, and they can be formatted, and you can even embed media. All of this is done via a universal Markdown language, the same language used in Glide apps, GitHub, and even on Reddit. If you don't know Markdown, don't worry. It's really easy to learn and it's not proprietary. You can just Google Markdown basics and find tons of guides, and the basic commands you need are really more like 5 or 6 commands. For you math teachers out there, this is similar to LaTeX, where you type basic text and it interprets it into formatted text, but more for standard articles. In fact, for you chemistry teachers out there, Obsidian supports chemical equations via MHChem, and turning this into this. But that's something for another day. The point is, you get a super simple text editor that lets you do standard formatting and lets you hyperlink your notes together and tag them for organization and searching. And it's free forever. The files are stored on your computer, so you don't have to worry about losing internet or having a company sell your data or go out of business or change their usage policies or censor you, whatever. This is the perfect tool for your own private notes and things that you want to remember. You've been thinking about writing that book? Well, this is the best tool for it. So how does it work? Enough of the exposition, let's jump right into Obsidian. First, you're going to want to download Obsidian from their website and install the app. It's really small and it's free. Works on a PC, but you can also get it for mobile. Note that your mobile vaults will not be accessible on your PC and vice versa. Now, when you first start up Obsidian, you're going to want to create a vault to house your notes. Click New Vault and give it a name and a location. Obsidian will automatically create a folder for the vault in the place you choose. You don't need to make a new folder for the vault itself. Just tell it where you want it to put the vault folder. You can have multiple vaults, each of them with a different focus or a purpose. You might have one vault for your book you're writing, you might have another vault for your work notes, and even a third vault for your wedding planning or something. Once you create a vault, Obsidian is going to store the notes as separate files within that folder. Cool thing is you can sync that folder with Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox, whatever. Just put the folder in your Drive folder and you're good. And thereby that creates a backup and even ability to access these notes on another computer if that computer is running Drive Sync or OneDrive or whatever, and it synchronizes. However, you will need to install Obsidian on that computer. You can't directly open Obsidian files on the web. This is not a web-based application. Okay, so start a new note by clicking on the New Note icon in the top left panel, and then just start typing. You'll notice that the left-hand panel also shows your new note file as you create it. On that left-hand panel, you can even make folders and drag and drop files into those folders if you want to stay organized. These folders in the panel mimic the folders on your hard drive. Here are some basic Markdown commands. Headers are done via the pound or hashtag symbol, and then a space and then the text. 1 hashtag gets you header 1, 2 gets you header 2, and so on. Bold text is done via 2 asterisks or underscores, and then just type. You can stop formatting by typing the 2 symbols again. This lets the program know that you're done making that phrase or sentence or whatever bold. You can italicize text by using 1 underscore or asterisks. 3 underscores will get you bold and italic. Bullet lists are a simple dash or an asterisk and a space. And when you enter a new line, Obsidian gives you another bullet item. Just hit backspace or hit enter again to cancel and go on about your day. Number lists are similar. You just start with a number, a period, and then a space, and it does the rest. You can also bold or italicize after the fact by selecting the text and using Control-B or Control-I on your keyboard. Now, the real strength in Obsidian, though, lies in linking to other notes. At any time, you can create a link to another note or thought, even if it doesn't exist yet. Just type the name of the existing or would-be note in double brackets. Obsidian will even suggest notes to link to that already exist, but again, you can create links to notes that don't exist yet. Let that sink in. You can create the potential for a note by creating a link to anything. So let's say you're looking at writing up a list of characters. Just type the names within double brackets to make them hyperlinks, and that's it. All right, so how do you make these links work? If you click on them, they don't do anything. Well, Obsidian lets you view your notes in either edit or preview mode, similar to how PowerPoint works. You simply switch to preview mode and you can see the things work. The icon is in the top right corner. Notice that when you hover your mouse over the icon, there's a tooltip that lets you know you can control click the icon to open the preview in a new panel, so you can see them side by side. This is perfect for seeing the effects of your code immediately. Incidentally, this is also good for kids learning CS. So click a link, and if the note doesn't exist, Obsidian will create it for you. You can then just start typing on that note, and the note will show up in your file list on the left. You can create even more links from here, or even use tags with a single hashtag symbol, allowing you to search by a property quickly. Tags can be found on the right-hand panel. You just have to expand it. Obsidian can do so much more, but I'm going to leave that for a part 2. For now, just download it and start typing. You're going to quickly see how magical this thing is. This is a perfect tool for note-taking, writing a novel, or making a choose-your-own-adventure story. It's also great for world building. So here's an example of some of the files I've been writing for a story that I'm working on. Notice that I'm using a different theme, which you can browse and install, and that I can at any time jot down an idea or the potential for an idea and come back to it later. If you've been wanting to have an organizational tool for work that helps you organize all of your projects and thoughts and plans and so on, that's good too. Heck, I've even started using Obsidian for my Tech Tuesdays. So you'll see I have a descriptions folder, a scripts folder, and I've got documents for the scripts that I read, as well as documents for the descriptions I have to put into YouTube. And then I have some essential links so I can get the stuff quickly, and even some ideas for future content. Obsidian lets your brain bounce around from idea to idea, from task to task, and keep it all in one place, searchable, linkable, and private. Oh, and it also comes with this sick visualization option called Graph View. Click on the icon on the left-hand panel. So cool. You can visualize the relationships between all of your notes. Okay, so we're going to stop here. Seriously, go and download Obsidian today at obsidian.md. It's awesome. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you found it useful, and if you did, please click that like button. Support us and click that subscribe button as well, and click the bell icon to receive email notifications. Leave a comment or an idea for a Tech Tuesday video below. Share this video with your friends. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.